Cyrodiil. Skyrim is wonderful, but I must admit, I have missed you.
Can I help you?
I'm glad to see you. Okay.
Something on your mind?
Any thoughts?
No, my mind is sky without birds at the moment.
Wonder what to have for dinner.
I don't have time for this. Are you all right?
A long time ago, near a city called home, was born quite... Yes?
Can you take a break?
Well, I could use a rest, I suppose.
Damn it all! Run out of Cyrodiil, all for daring to offend Dorina's band of criminals and cutpurses.
What's wrong?
What's wrong? I'm being forced to flee my home, that's what's wrong. All because of those damned cutters. I got on their bad side, angered the wrong people, fought a little bit too tirelessly when they attacked the wagon I was escorting. Long story short, I need out of Cyrodiil. They're chasing me as we speak. I just stopped in here to get a bit of Nord fire in my belly for the trip. Actually, I hate to ask this of you, but could you deliver this note to my brother, Holgard? He runs Northern Arms, the smithy in Bruma.
Sure, I'll deliver it.
Thank you so much, traveler. I'd be happy to give you directions to Bruma if you need them. Once you get to the city, just find the smithy, Northern Arms. It's on the north side of town. Best of luck, friend. And thank you.
Okay, let's do this.
Easy.
Easy.
Victory, once again.
What is on your mind?
Any thoughts?
I'm thinking, what is Mr. Dragonfly thinking? What's next?
Ha! Found her!
You'll pay for that.
You're not going to get past me! Hurrah!
Ready your weapon, my friend. There is killing to be done. Everyone still
That's
got
one
all
for
their
me.
limbs? Ready.
That was terrifying.
I am impressed. Something on your mind? Let us go.
Hello there. On we go.
Yes, my friend.
I'd like to ask you about Bosma culture.
I will try my best to answer. I don't have time for this.
I was worried
I
about Lucian
think
for a
I'm beginning
moment
to get
there,
the
but
hang
he
of
had it
this.
covered. Have you had any trouble from the local population since you arrived here? Racism, I mean.
Sometimes. Usually I just ignore it. But occasionally it can be amusing to turn it back around on them.
It is true. When I taunt them, they often lose focus. I also find insulting bullying idiots very satisfying.
Oh yes. Sometimes I like to scare them. Flash my teeth a little, you know?
Yes, I agree.
At your service. Okay.
I'm not a bandit anymore. I've left that life behind me. But damn if the shadows of the past won't cling to me like an addled ogre.
Who exactly are you?
I'm no one now, but I used to be one of Tharina's cutters. Deadliest bandits in the Gerals. All of Cyrodiil, I'd say. But I've had enough of that life. And now I'm just another nobody. At least I wish I was. The cutters make that hard, though.
What's the problem?
There's a group of cutters after me. They're not pleased that I defected and know their secrets. If I go to Bruma, they'll find me. If I go elsewhere in Cyrodiil, they'll find me. They'll probably find me here too, but it's my best chance.
Is there any way I could help?
Maybe. But it won't be easy. They've sent retching Cornelius and his lackeys after me. Probably searching the wilderness as we speak.
Aw, that's
If
so
you want to
romantic.
help me, the only way is to take out Cornelius.
I'll do it.
Well, it's your funeral. Be warned. Cornelius, when he goes after people, tends to travel with hunting dogs and cutter accomplices. He'll put up a fight. I'll head to Bruma. If you manage to end Cornelius without being dismembered, return to me there, and I'll give you a reward. Bye.
How can I assist?
I promise I won't blow it on mead again. I just need some new shoes, or I'll lose my toes.
Have a coin, beggar.
Bless you, sir. Bless you. Until next time.
The name's Edvia. I work at Northern Arms, the blacksmith. But it's closed right now.
Tell me about yourself.
About me? Not really much to tell.
Surely there's something interesting about you.
Well, okay, there's no easy way to put this, but my family wants me to marry this diplomat in the Imperial City. They say he's charming and handsome and witty, but I know what they really mean. He's rich, and he's going to bring wealth to the family. Wealth and influence. But I don't want money or power. I want someone I love, and he isn't it.
I am a
Holgard
tree-loving,
is,
boat-twanging, disease-resistant sneak machine.
He's proven more than a
We
little
are
resistant.
Very similar.
So far.
Huh. I suppose we are.
Goodbye.
Although none of the Bosma I know are quite as hairy as you are.
You have a point.
You also have those adorable whiskers. They're very handsome.
Yes, it is true.
Enough of this, Edvia. You're letting your
I've told you
bullheadedness
once,
get the
I've
better
told
of
you
you.
1,000
Only
times.
you'll see him
The Chapel
again.
of St. Martin does not violate the terms of the White Gold Concordat. There is no Talos worship going on here.
It violates the spirit of the White Gold Concordat. I must urge you to cease and desist at once.
Damage here
Oh? What is the spirit of the White Gold Concordat?
Which was,
The
frankly,
spirit
not
of the
great.
White Gold
The champion
Concordat
and Martin
is that men
Septim
are
was
not
allowed,
and can never
but
be
it was
gods.
dramatic.
Just as Tiber Septim is not a god, nor is Martin Septim.
But what does the Concordat actually say?
The Concordat forbids Talos worship.
No mention of Martin Septim worship, though?
No, there isn't. I must consult with my superiors. Perhaps we will have to petition for a slight amendment to some unfortunately specific wording within the Concordat. We will keep our eyes on your little cult, however. I don't believe I've seen you before. Fascinating. A newcomer to Bruma, is that what we have here?
Ah, so you're the welcoming committee, is that it?
A joker, too! Wonderful! Yet another troublemaker for us to keep an eye on. At least if your attempts at sardonicism weren't quite so posturing. Many before you have thought themselves invincible. Above the Thalmor, above the Dominion, above their precious empire and its laws, its concordats. They now find themselves hanging from trees, their decrepit husks wasting away amidst near-endless blizzard. Enjoy your stay in this fair city.
Not many Altmer in Bruma.
Next you'll be telling me, my, oh my, not many Gwar in Bruma. Scales of Oriel, thanks for telling me that. I'll be sure to tell all my friends. Put up posters, even.
So you're a member of the Thalmor?
No, I just wear the uniform for fun. Yes, of course I am. I'm here to protect the Aldmeri interests in Bruma, and ensure that the terms of the White Gold Concordat are upheld. Important, given that we're so close to Skyrim and its rebellious little Nords.
What do the locals think of you?
Not highly of me, I suppose. Then again, the feeling is mutual.
How about we cut out the verbal sparring and have a civil conversation?
To hear you speak of civility is somewhat disarming, considering our environs. This city is filled with uncultured louts who I suspect would quickly turn on each other for an ancient bottle of mead. Given that you at least have the vocabulary and mental faculties to understand the concept of civil society, yes, let us speak. But be quick about it. Disarming lack of incorrigible idiocy aside, you are still not my idea of a scintillating conversationalist.
Tell me a bit about yourself.
No. If anything fruitful is going to come of this conversation, it will not be the sentimental exchange of life stories. Suffice it to say that I am a Thalmor Justiciar operating in Bruma. My identity outside of that is entirely irrelevant.
Why the attitude?
I am Altmer. I was born and raised among the wizard lords of Alinor, and now I am posted to a frigid squat filled with brutes and drunkards. That doesn't exactly lend itself to a warm disposition. Does that make things any clearer?
That doesn't justify being so unpleasant.
Nor does ignorance justify obstinance. But that lesson evidently hasn't trickled down to many residents of this frosty backwater. Oh well, I suppose a Khajiit can't change its spots just like that. But yes, to put a long story short, we are all products of our environment, are we not?
What are the real goals of the Thalmor in Bruma?
I will put it in simple terms, so perhaps you might understand. The Aldmeri Dominion signed an accord with the Empire, known as the White Gold Concordat. That accord guarantees the Dominion, and by extension the Thalmor, that Talos worship shall be outlawed. We are simply here to ensure that the Empire does not renege on that commitment.
Don't you feel guilty about persecuting people because of their beliefs?
Guilt? Why should I feel guilt? I'm a Thalmor Justiciar, yes, but the Aldmeri Dominion is not a single consciousness. This empire is a political entity. It has committed untold acts of persecution and genocide in the past. One need only have a cursory knowledge of the Tiber Wars and imperial history to know this to be true. Tiber Septim, the man-god so many Nords and Imperials love to revere, was himself guilty of the sins you attribute solely to the Dominion. But I digress. I am a soldier of the Thalmor, and I carry out the duties assigned to me by my superiors. If your goal is to make me feel guilty for enforcing dictates which your own emperor signed into law, then I'm afraid you will enjoy precious little success.
Do you enjoy enforcing the Concordat, then?
I haven't given it very much thought. My enjoyment is irrelevant. I have a role within the Thalmor, and the duties which go along with that. I have fulfilled and will continue to fulfill that which is asked of me to the best of my ability. Again, my enjoyment, or otherwise, is irrelevant. Good riddance.
Oh look, an infant. How quaint.
Why so condescending?
Surely the better question would be why so patient? Because I can tell you in no uncertain terms that you are trying my patience with your primitive blubbering and inane questions. Leave me.
What do you and Armian do?
Hunt down and execute Talos worshippers, keep people in line, and enforce the White Gold Concordat.
Why does the Empire let you walk around here like you own the place?
Oh, but we practically do. I presume even one such as yourself is aware of the White Gold Concordat, yes? That document guarantees the Thalmor the end of worship of that miserable little man-god the Nords so love to falsely revere, Talos. We need to ensure that this agreement is upheld. See you.
Something on your mind? And away we go.
Okay.
Can I help you?
I met your brother in Snowstone Rest. He's fled the province.
You what? And what's that there?
A letter he wrote for you. Here.
I see. Cutters, huh? I swear, those damned bandits are getting bolder and bolder. They'll rule the entire county soon. Here. Have this. A little bit of coin. Least I can do. Here's hoping Avar can return here in time. Good afternoon.
Where'd you learn to smith?
You're asking a Nord where he learned to smith. That's like asking an Altmer where he learned to make you want to punch him in the face. No offense. I learned all over Tamriel. I learned near enough my whole life. When I was 10, my mother would always be going on, you know. Damn it, Holgard, I haven't seen you with a hammer out of your hands for years. I don't even remember what your empty hands look like. By now, I'd believe it if someone said you were born with a smith's hammer in your hand. And burn marks to match. The bottom line is that blacksmithing is as much a part of being a Nord as the beards and the drink. And I wouldn't have it any other way.
I'd like to make an investment in your business.
Absolutely. So, you're ready to do it?
You enjoy archery, yes?
Here you go.
Fancy a wager?
Thank you very much for your investment.
I bet that I defeat more enemies than you do today.
There once
Ha!
was a hero
Oh,
named
you're
Ragnar
on.
the Red.
I
Came
am faster
riding
than
into Whiterun
lightning with my
from
bow.
Well, so am I.
Oryx.
In fact, I believe I may be a little faster than you.
Faster than me? That is the most ridiculous thing I have ever heard in my life.
Welcome. The name's Edvia. I'm Holgard's assistant.
What do you have for
Why
sale?
don't you sell off those bits of dead dragon?
It's come out of my forge, so I can guarantee great quality. Talk to you later. Good afternoon.
Rosada the Resplendent invites you to his boutique of magical wonders. Don't delay, patronize today.
Indeed, this is odd. And you say it just appeared here out of thin air?
It isn't mine, that's for sure. Where do you think it came from?
What is with this commotion? Where did that come from? Who made this mess?
That's the thing. We don't know.
It just appeared, out of thin air. Maybe that stranger over there has something to do with it.
You there, come here.
Greetings, my friend. Welcome. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. I'm
You there,
Lentis
come here.
Ventulia, alteration trainer, spell seller, and your humble servant.
It was me. You caught me.
Aha! I knew it! Why would you do such a... You're joking, aren't you? Of course you are. I doubt you'd even own such an intricate statue anyhow. Well then, I apologize for the inconvenience. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. Attendant, clean up this mess, would you? And take that statue to the back for examination.
Yes, First Adjunct. I'm Roland Wickert. Hello?
What do you think about the College of Whispers?
I think the same as everyone else around here about them.
Which is?
That they're another magical organization that the Synod have no standing relationship with. See you around.
I don't exactly have the time for trifles such as this. You seem like a helpful fellow. Would you be willing to help discover the source of this mysterious object? If so, let me know. I could use someone of strong wit and not merely strong arm. Welcome to the Bruma Synod Conclave. How can I help you?
Are there any magical threats in the Gerals?
Magical threats, eh? Well, beyond the normal hedge wizards that you'll find just about anywhere, there are indeed some more troubling rumors. I've heard tell of some necromancers holed up in Underpaw Cave, performing their usual heretical rituals and incantations. They threaten the good name of the Synod, and the Conclave can't spare anyone.
I'll clear them out for you.
I see. Necromancers aren't a force to be trifled with, stranger. I implore you to be careful. I shall see about procuring a reward while you're away, for when, if, you return successfully. Best of luck. Underpaw is to the southwest of Bruma. Should be rather easy to find.
Excepting for an Argonian down on his luck.
Veil the scholar, streaming anew into to which
it is streaming for the boss man. They love the sinew. The sinew the Bosmer love.
Renaud, you're distressing the customers.
Distressing? I am distressing the customers.
That's what I just said, yes.
You are... You dare... How dare you? I am outraged. You hire me to play songs in this bar that is so far below my standards, and now you proclaim my music as distressful?
My legs
I'm
ache.
done with you
I'd
standards.
be coming down with
and I'm done with this shoddy excuse.
If you want food or drink, I can show you our menu.
Yes?
Printed on only the finest parchment, for your hands
about that, huh?
and your satisfaction.
Sounds good.
You talentless,
I like this
tasteless
Lucian fellow,
fiend.
my friend.
How dare you
He may
insult
look a
my
little
music?
flimsy, but I think he is stronger than he knows.
No, you couldn't. Because I was trained at
If
the
you
Bots
need
College
anything
in
else, just
Solitude,
ask.
and I'm the foremost practitioner of the art of song since Wagner himself. You are nothing more than jealous maggots, grasping your waist to insult me and belittle my talent. And to that,
So nice
I
and
say,
warm in here.
good
Shall we stay a while?
day. Away with you, Rube!
So you're a bard?
I am the most illustrious bard in the entirety of Tamriel. I promise you that. Much better than any of the bumpkins from the Bard's College. That I graduated to, of course.
You graduated the Bard's College.
Of course I did. What, you think Reynard even Tone, a master bard and true artist, would be rejected from the Bard's College? Of course not.
You seem very confident about your ability.
Of course I am. A true Nord knows that boasting is appropriate when it is called for, and Reynard even Tone knows this well. Or are you insulting my ability, bumpkin? Don't tempt me.
Tempt you to do what?
To clunk you over the head with my flute or my lute, or bludgeon you with my fiddle. I know, I will travel to Daggerfall, grab one of those fancy bread harps and spank you with it. Oh, or I could slam you with a tambourine so vigorously that every Bruma citizen could hear it. That would make you the joke of the day. Oh, look, there goes the tambourine man. How's that sound, Pissin' Rube?
What's with the hat?
The hat? The hat? You dare refer to it as a hat? This bumpkin is a Colovian fur elm. They were all the rage back in the Third Era, though their popularity has since waned. But I, the illustrious Reed Olivan Tone, am spearheading their revival. Not only am I a pioneer of music, I am also a pioneer of fine fashions. Soon, when you see all and sundry walking around sporting them, you'll know, in the back of your mind, that we not even Tone was there first.
Yes, very fashionable.
Aha! Another convert to the new fashion of Third Era Colovian fur elms. Soon every ruffian will be wearing them, so droll and original are they.
You want to talk?
Mind if I ask you something?
Sure.
Do you want to relax here for a bit?
Okay, I will unwind a while. Life is hard and often short. If you ever get the chance to relax, take it.
At your service.
What's on your mind?
Food.
Let's chat.
Certainly.
Will you tell me a story?
I'd
When we
love
were
to.
little, my brother
What
and
would
I
you
would
like to hear
sometimes
about?
dress up in our father's gear. It took two of us to raise his sword.
Tell me about the cleverness of the Bosmer.
In Morrowind, there was a nobleman by the name of Kelmeril Bryn, who had a very definitive view of how things should be done. Whenever he purchased a new slave, he had them whipped in the courtyard for 1 to 3 hours. Few slaves ever had to be whipped more than once. As the memory of their first day and the sights and sounds of other slaves' first days stayed with them throughout their lives. When Bryn bought his first Bosmer slave, he ordered his castellan to whip him only for 1 hour. The Bosmer, which Bryn had named Dob, seemed so much more delicate than his other slaves. He was clearly not suited for work in the fields, but looked presentable enough for domestic work.
Go on.
Dob did his work quietly and tolerably well. Bryn occasionally had to correct him by refusing him food, but the punishment never needed to go further. Whenever guests arrived at the plantation, the sight of the exotic and elegant addition to Bryn's household staff always impressed them. It was during this time that Bryn decided to take advantage of Dob's skills in archery and ordered him to tutor his son, Wodillik. For the first few days, the master watched Wodillik and Dob to be certain that the slave knew how to teach. He was pleased to see the boy learn the grips and the different stances. A month later, when he came once more to check on his son's progress, he saw Dob guiding Wodillik to shoot his arrow up into the air, high above the targets. "What nonsense is this?" Bryn snarled. "What about accuracy? You haven't taught my son a single thing about marksmanship."
Oh no.
Dob bowed humbly. "Sedura, first Master Wodillik must become comfortable with the weapon before he need worry about accuracy. We learn this by watching the arrow arc in different winds." Bryn's face turned purple with fury. "I'm not a fool," he raged. "I should have known not to trust a slave with my boy's education." The master grabbed Dob and shoved him toward the plantation house. Dob, head down, began the humble, shuffling walk he had learned in his domestic duties. Wodillik, tears streaming down his face, tried to follow. "You stay and practice," roared his father. "Try aiming at the target itself, not at the sky. You are not coming back into the house until you do it." The boy tearfully returned to practice, while Bryn brought Dob into the courtyard and called for his whip. Dob suddenly broke away and scrambled to hide between some barrels in the center of the yard. Bryn began to bring down the whip down on his exposed back again and again.
Poor Dob.
Wodillik's miserable wail drifted from the courtyard. "I can't, father. I can't hit it." "Master Wodillik," Dob cried back as loud as he could, his voice shaking with pain. "Keep your left arm straight and aim slightly east. The wind has changed." "Stop confusing my son," Bryn screamed. "You'll be in the sultry fields if I don't beat you to death first, like you deserve." As Bryn's whip rained blows down upon Dob, Wodillik's arrow sailed high before coming down in a magnificent arc. Bryn tasted the blood before he realized he'd been hit. Gingerly, he raised his hands and felt the arrowhead protruding out of the back of his neck. He looked at Dob crouching under a wagon, and thought he saw a thin smile cross the slave's lips, just for an instant before he died. Bryn saw the face of an untamed wood elf on Dob. "Bullseye, Master Woodillick," Dob crowed.
Let's chat.
Certainly. Okay.
How can I assist?
Wait here.
I'll be right here. Hi!
I'd like to start your training.
You would? Now? All right then. Where shall we start?
Let me show you how to take a hit.
This sounds painful, but go on. Oof. Oof. Is this really necessary? Let me know if you need anything else.
Wine, mead, ale, water. What will it be?
I'd like some food and drink.
So, what'll it be? Talk to you later.
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandalous!
Farewell.
The Gerald View. We have drinks, beds, and food. Which do you need? Any or all?
I'd like to rent a room.
Ah, you did well to choose the Gerald View. Your room rental also includes complimentary access to the Gerald View bathhouse on the lower floor. Peruse it at your leisure. Our customers find it very rejuvenating. Your room's just this way. Please, follow me.
Hello?
Follow me.
Go on. I'll follow.
Let me know if there's anything else you need.
How can I help? Sounds good. Okay.
Excuse me, I'm sorry to bother. It's just that my most prized possession has gone missing, and I fear that without help, I'll never get it back. I normally wouldn't approach a stranger like this, but, well, I'm at the end of my tether. I could really use some help. Could I hire you? I could pay you handsomely. Are you sure? Do you need more information? I can give you more information. Ah, you're back. Have you reconsidered? Will you please help me get my heirloom back?
I'll help you.
Excellent, thank you. The heirloom that's been stolen, well, by all accounts the thief fled to the northeast of Bruma. I suspect they're holed up in Frozen Grotto. If you are able to retrieve my heirloom for me, I'll be forever in your debt.
Follow me.
Go on, I'll follow.
Shall we move on?
Follow me.
Let's get moving. I'll be right behind you.
What is on your mind?
Follow me.
I'm right behind you.
Wine, mead, ale, water. What will it be?
What's on your mind? On we go.
Can I help you?
I got a pretty good selection of attire here, if
Goodbye.
anyone's interested.
My mortar and pestle can make
Damnable tavern! Damnable owner! How dare he allow that lizard to engage in such a salacious display? Scandalous!
What's your problem with the restful watchman?
It's a dingy squad filled with criminals, rats, and lice. The amount of underhanded deals and crooked business that goes on there, it beggars belief! I want its proprietor to land in hot water with our dear guard captain. He deserves it, no? Say, would you help me with that?
Why exactly should I help you?
You should help me because the tavern is filled with criminals. They deal with bandits. They steal. They rob. Surely it's only right that they face justice for what they do.
I'll do it.
Excellent. As it so happens, I'm a mage by trade. I have access to many magical items from my home of Alinor. Take this. It's a very special memory gem. I have one active at all times, and this particular one recorded everything that happened at the tavern that night. Take it and let the guard captain listen to it. Irrefutable evidence.
Then what did you mean?
I'm sure he'll see fit to take action then.
Oh, I see. Well, yes, we're all partners here, aren't we? Partners in crime.
And now you are being deliberately obtuse.
And you are being no...
Hey, fair enough.
Good morning.
What breed of horse do you sell?
I sell paint horses. They're leaner and more agile than the hulking horses you'll find across the border in Skyrim. Admittedly, there are better breeds of horses elsewhere in Cyrodiil, but none of them come as cheaply as mine.
So your horses are faster than ones I could find in Skyrim?
Faster and leaner indeed. Might not be able to withstand quite as many sword blows, mind you, but who cares about that, eh? Unless you tend to use your horse as some sort of fighting partner. Goodbye.
Inigo, will you do something for me?
You are doing that command animal thing on me, aren't you? I cannot resist.
You are very silly.
I'm Galarin.
So you're a mage?
Yes, I am. I'm hoping to join the Synod Conclave here in Bruma.
What do you specialize in?
Restoration mostly, but I also enjoy alchemy and alteration. Not so big on destruction. I like preserving life, not taking it.
How did you end up in Bruma?
Oh, I was born in Bruma. I traveled around Cyrodiil and lived for a few years in Coral, but the mountains and the cold air always called to me. My parents used to say there must have been some Nord blood in our family for me to love the snow so much. There probably isn't, of course. My parents were from High Rock. That's about as Breton as it gets. Too bad they aren't here to see me make the Synod. I think they would have been proud.
Did something happen to your parents?
They died a while back. Papa got sick, so Mama went out adventuring to try and raise money for a healer. Mama never made it back, so Papa never got his healing. I'm not broken up about it anymore. It happened several years ago now. But I do still miss the feeling of family, of being loved, you know? In any case, being a mage of the Synod will help with that. That will be my place to belong. Talk to you later.
Clothing sale. I mean, clothing for sale.
could really use a healer right now. Ow.
We've done well.
To enter a battle without the will to win it.